What's good, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Thomas from the Bronx. I'm here with my amigos, my comrades. I'm here with, you've seen here before, my boy, my co-host, Socrates Palmer Jr. And we added 2 additions to the show today. We got my boy Reno, and we got former professional wrestler, Mr. Mack Daddy Flexx, a.k.a. Flex Daddy. I can't believe I just said that out loud.
That's right.
Yo.
Flex with the 3 X's,
Daddy, huh? Chill out.
So it's good. Tomorrow we got this big pay-per-view, the biggest event of the summer, right? SummerSlam. And, we're going to talk a little wrestling today, and we'll talk some other sports too. And we figured it'd be fun. We talk a little wrestling with the expert here, Mr. Flex Daddy himself.
Yeah, that's right. Flex Daddy you see that with the 3 X's, that's a triple X. There's not 1 X, not 2 X, there's 3 X's because I am that nasty. So we're going to talk about...
We're going
to talk about, what we talking about, SummerSlam here? What's coming up on SummerSlam?
The promo.
Yeah, never leaves me. You see the red dot in the corner, right away.
The work.
Kevin, what Kevin Dunn tells you, the camera, right? The hard cam. The hard cam.
I'm gonna tell you who's the one that used to really do it was Dean Malenko. He knew everything about the camera.
Yeah.
Yes, Dean Malenko knew a lot.
Dean Malenko,
very intelligent dude.
Allow me to play John Stockton to Malone, sir. Would you tell the audience a little bit about your wrestling background?
Yeah, I trained. Oh man, you're talking more than 20 years ago now. I started training 20 years ago. Johnny Rods up down in Brooklyn, world famous Gleason's Gym. I know Socrates, Thomas, you know all about that boxing.
Yes.
A lot of boxes. Zab Judah used to be over there when I trained. Zab Judah was there 3-4 days a week. He was the man up in there, Zab, at that time, and trained under Tommy Dreamer and Devon Dudley. Those were like my main guys. Spanish Angel, if you remember him. From
the Baldies.
From the Baldies, ECW, yeah.
We hung out with Spanish Angel.
Yes, yeah. He's one of the main dudes, I went off, did indies. I did work for TNA. I did work for WWE. I did a lot of like the extra work, Velocity, Sunday Night Heat, all that. And ended up messing up my neck. Had to get the neck surgery. And that's the end of that. So, but I still watch. I'm still a big fan. Been watching forever.
Gotcha.
So you're still a mark.
Yeah.
And if JR was in the room right now, would he talk about your collegiate football background?
I'm sure he would, and I'm sure he would embellish it like he does everybody else's collegiate football background because about 99% of them weren't that good, but they
Mountaineers all day.
But he's a worker, right? One of the best of all time.
Yes,
absolutely.
And a new face to the screen for fellow Raider fan, Reno Benitez.
What's up, fellas? Just here, being a mark, man.
Just be we're just marking out.
Grew up on it. Never, took a break during like the beginning, like the middle of the Cena era. Took a break for a little bit. Then my markness, I couldn't contain it anymore, and I came back and been back ever since.
You left.
Attitude, not the Attitude era. The Ruthless Aggression. I kind of missed a good chunk of that era. And then I came back towards the end of it, and then just been a mark.
Having 2 twin boys, does that help?
Man, they always playing wrestling, man. Yeah, that that did help. I was into it, I would read and keep up with the times, what's going on, and then they started watching. They got me back into it, and now they watch sparingly, and I'm the one who watches and tells them, "Oh, this happened, look what happened," And then they, of course, like all the other little kids, they go to YouTube. They can't watch shit through a whole show. They rather get the clip notes.
That is true.
WrestleMania and the stuff like that,
Gotcha.
You don't practice the wrestling moves on them?
Not those are my nephews, man. Not on these guys. Every once in a while, I'll do a little something on them. Nothing crazy.
So tomorrow, we got a few big names on the card. We got one of the main events. I guess they call them multiple main events now. Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. They're pushing. Obviously they're pushing Rhodes, and they got a split. You think it seems obvious that he's gonna win. Are they gonna put him over tomorrow?
Oh, I think he has to go over.
He has to go over. You have, in the grand scheme of things, he has to go over.
Unless there's some interference or something, somebody comes out. I mean, the Viper's going to be there. Orton's supposed to be there. Don't know, what match he's going to come in, but supposedly
I keep hearing conflicting reports that he's there, that he can't be there. Doctor didn't give him the clear, but I am hearing that Bray Wyatt may interfere in the Brock match and cost Cody the match, and then start a feud. So we'll see. This way,
it keeps he keeps that push, like the following. Yeah, the heat is still with him. He does that, and then you still keep Brock over, right?
Cody needs a win though.
Brock doesn't need a win.
Cody needs a win. You can't keep he just had a big loss at Mania. He loses another back to back. These are like their two biggest pay-per-views. He loses back to back. He needs a win.
Yeah, true.
Good observation.
Before we go on, if you guys, the Cody doc was excellent.
On Peacock.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
See that. I did see the Dusty Rhodes one on the other one, the Dusty Rhodes one, the A&E. That one was pretty good.
Yeah.
The Cody Rhodes one's 2 hours. It's good though.
Okay, and the ISP was good too. The A&E, they've done pretty good with those documentaries.
Yes, they're good. They're good.
The Junkyard Dog one.
Yeah, that was
Dark Side.
That was good. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for this week's Dark Side. Marty Jannetty.
Ooh.
Yes, and I think they're gonna have a spinoff. I don't know if I misread, because Marty Jannetty is supposed to be one of the great coxmen in wrestling history. Yeah, Marty Jannetty. Yeah, Marty Jannetty gets busy. Yeah. So
is that a 2-part? Is that one of the ones a 2-part like they did with Pillman? Was Pillman a 2-part, or Benoit was a 2-part too? I think
I didn't see
Pillman was a 2-part, I think, or Owen, not Owen, no Pillman.
I didn't see a part 2 to the Jannetty. I know it's coming this week, and they have to talk about him when he caught that body. Anyway.
That's I haven't seen the Bam Bam Bigelow one yet.
Oh,
I saw that one. Yeah,
that was good.
That was good. I got to see that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that. He was such a addicted to pills. That's what did him in.
I didn't remember. Yeah, he was on Oxys, bro. Back then.
Yeah.
Wow.
I totally forgot that Bam Bam was a face and teaming with Hogan. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Doing the cartwheels,
totally forgot about that. I'm like, oh,
Bam Bam was going to take Hogan's place for a while because Hogan. Everybody thought Hogan was going to do movies.
Yeah,
he's going to go off and do movies, and he needed. This was before the Ultimate Warrior, and Bam Bam was the one that they thought was going to be. But Bam Bam had his demons.
Wow,
did you have any dealings with Bam Bam when ECW?
No, I did do a show with Bam Bam. Years ago, but he was nice. I never said hi. Nothing. I don't got nothing crazy with him. He was
no crazy stories.
Nah, nothing with Bam Bam.
We saw him when we went to see an ECW event. He was he was in a black truck. He had
a black pickup truck. Yes.
Really? He said was
coming out of I think it might have been coming out of Elks Lodge.
Yeah, it was Elks Lodge. It was in Queens. Yeah.
Is this when he was with like Shane Douglas and all them?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was during it was when Al Snow was getting his push.
Yeah.
Right.
Because one of our boys had said, "Would you mind signing my head?" Because we had like a mannequin head or something.
Yeah, he had the head.
Yeah.
That's another good dude, Al Snow. Great person. Yes.
He still works. He still works for WWE. He trains, right?
I don't think he's with WWE, but he does.
He has his own school, doesn't he? Have his own
school?
Yeah,
he might be doing OVW now by himself. What are these things?
My man looks like he's juiced to the soul.
I've seen him. And I think he's 60.
Huh?
He's got to be 60 by now.
He's 60.
He's got to be
He's sauced to the gills. That my man has 6-pack like this. He's
Wow.
bigger
Him and
than he
Billy
ever
Gunn.
was, even in his younger days.
Him and Billy Gunn.
Yeah, Billy Gunn
sending
got
all the good
it's
sauce.
gotta be
Please.
juicing. Al Snow was never big like that though.
No.
No.
This is crazy.
You see him now, dude. He's humongous.
Wow.
Yeah, he's big now.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. So all right. So Rhodes, and then we have the triple threat match with the ladies: Asuka, Flair, and Bianca.
Oh, is that Bianca?
Yeah.
I
Interesting, because
personally,
that one,
you don't.
I don't know who
You don't
goes
need to
over.
put the belt. You don't have to put the belt on Charlotte again. That's enough, bro.
I'm sick of her, honestly.
You have to either have. For me, you have to let Asuka retain. But also, you remember there was a rumor that well, obviously the Profits turned heel tonight, so now Bianca's supposed to join them. So maybe she turns heel.
I would if I was to guess, I would say Bianca wins it and turns heel.
Yeah.
That'll be dope. Yeah.
There would be. I mean, not that it's not predictable, but it would be different because Bianca was getting booed, at the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So I don't know why exactly, but
Bianca's not a great talker, bro. Her promos are.
yeah,
And
and
got
she's still
pushed
very
hard.
green.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know, she got pushed hard.
What's the psychology of the wrestling fan when they see someone get pushed hard and almost like they don't earn it? I'll digress to the ex-pro.
Yes.
The fans are different. It's just is a different. If this was like when we were kids, Bianca be a face. That's it. She'd be one of the top faces. They probably would never change her. Now she has to change. They don't. We live in a hater nation now. So you're a little too good, they start hating. Look, it'll happen to LA Knight.
Yeah.
It'll eventually happen to him.
Because he's over right now, and
he's too over right now.
Yeah.
And that's why his push was kind of stalled. But you know what? And even then, you see what they were doing. They were jobbing him out. Now you're starting to give him. He went over on Sheamus tonight, which is huge. Because remember, he was only beating jobbers anyway.
Yeah.
You put him in the ring with fucking like a Giovanni, and he'll go over on someone like that. But now you have Sheamus, who's a B+ player. You know what I mean? And he went over clean.
They could do the same thing with Bianca they did with Bayley. Bayley was, nobody liked Bayley as a face. That hugging and that shit was whack.
Good observation. Yeah, I like that comparison.
He's way better as a heel.
Well, ever since Stone Cold, it's being the tweeners.
Man.
Reno's Wi-Fi is. Let's not buy.
Look who made it. Look who's here.
Ooh, that real number one hater.
Oh,
the real voting number one hater.
Did you send Ron Savage the link?
He could get on if he wants. I'll put it here. Hold on.
The real hater came on here. Ooh.
Yeah, son.
Hold on. I'll put it.
It was 11:22. That Bacardi and Coke is kicking.
Oh, you already know.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if we want to put him on. He might say something outlandish.
If he's sauce, bro.
Ron, that's the link. If you want to get on, you could click that link, and then you could get on too. Rito's back.
Nah, there's a couple of topics you can't talk about.
You can't talk about football, and you can't talk about anybody in the Ravens.
Yeah, no football, no current events.
Look at the hard time Cross is having. Cross can work. That's your boy, Sock. And
I like
the building. And everyone falls asleep during his matches.
I mean,
what do you think, Jay?
Cross is good. He is good. He has a good look.
He needs a Caesar fade again. He needs a Caesar fade. He was working with the Caesar fade.
And I think the girl is too good for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But they're married, right?
Him.
Yeah.
They're married. They're really okay.
Yeah, they're married, but
it's almost like a Mark Merrow Sable thing going on, right?
Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that's exactly right. She's too much. Like she needs to go somewhere else, and he needs to separate, and then we'll see him.
Or maybe he needs another female other than her,
or somebody else.
Yeah,
Or how about this? You give him Paul Heyman, and let Paul Heyman talk to him. He has the Heyman guy look. Heyman could put him
He
over.
could.
Heyman, I mean, yeah, he puts people over and he does pretty much the talking. Like he made Roman Reigns.
He's the best out right now.
Yeah, he's by far the best out.
There's nobody like him.
What about let me bring it back to you. Remember when they put Heyman with Cesaro for like a week?
Well, I
That
don't
was
remember
good.
that.
You remember
I
that?
don't remember that. Nah.
I can't remember
You
that.
remember that, Sock? Heyman with Cesaro for like a week, and then
Was that when they were like the Euro guys, him and Sheamus, or this is before?
no, it was just Heyman was with him, and then I was like, oh, he's a Heyman guy, and then that was it. It was short lived.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. It was
Yeah, look
definitely
it up,
short lived.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Yeah, he was a good wrestler, but he couldn't talk. They couldn't put him.
He
over.
couldn't speak. He couldn't speak.
No, but he was real good though. He's very good.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't get over like the look. He has the look, but he doesn't have the look. You know what I mean? Like it was something just didn't fit because he's not even great in AEW. Like,
no, he is. He reminds me of like the Radicals. You know, the problem is that there's too many of him. You know, when you had Malenko, Benoit, and what's the other ones? Who was it? Malenko, Benoit.
It was Guerrero, Benoit.
And Perry Saturn.
It was just that little crew.
Saturn, right? Yes.
Yeah, that crew were the workers. You know, they did the work.
Yeah.
And, you know, Eddie Guerrero blew up after, but, you know,
the Radicals.
Yeah, those are the workers. Now there's too many of them, and there's not enough for the other side. So it's like the same thing when you watch AEW. There's so many workers, and they're all good.
Yeah, that's why they have like 100 titles there.
Yeah.
There's so many titles there. Shit.
That's why somebody like LA Knight gets over big time, because he's all right, but he's doing something different.
He's old school, bro. That's the problem. Like, you know, he's giving old school vibes, and you know, he's different from like he says it himself. You know, he's like, I'm a throwback. You know.
Does he need?
Who's this? Is this fucking Gio?
Are these niggas doing the fucking an invasion angle on us right now?
Oh wow!
you know who we are, but you don't know why we're here.
You're fucking Mark.
Well, that's why I'm on the internet at 11:26 on a Friday.
Let me hit my drink.
What's the next? What was the next? What's the next match?
So we did the triple.
So
you guys think that Asuka's gonna retain?
No, but I like Reno's idea about Bianca.
Bianca, and then she turns heel, like she just
that'll be my prediction.
But it's rare though. I mean, that a man will do a run-in in a women's match.
There we go. Never seen it.
Yeah,
they got to do something. Yeah, you got to do something. What's next on the docket?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Battle Royal. Nobody cares about Ronda.
Of course we do.
Who's the Battle Royal? LA Knight's in the Battle Royal, but what did they get in the Battle Royal? Like a number one contender spot or something? Like
Slim Jim Battle Royal.
That's like it's like a fill-in. It's like a fill-in match.
Well, it's like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
So LA Knight has to win, right?
Well, I mean, you don't unless you're upset with the botch, and then you don't. But he has to win. I mean, you just had him beat Sheamus. You have to have him go over. You have to start giving the fans what they want.
I don't know who else is in there.
Because he didn't do the money in everyone thought he was going to win the Money in the Bank.
I've never seen someone get so over like on that. Everything he did, he were punching. They were going crazy.
Yeah, they chanted for him like every single thing. They chant. Now they chant his line. LA Knight. They do the whole routine.
Oh, he's over.
It's ridiculous. Oh, let's talk about
Go ahead.
You know the other Paul that's fighting. Paul and Ricochet. An AEW type match.
Like I said, flippity floppity.
Jim Cornette will not like this match.
No, but Jim Cornette's a Logan Paul mark.
He likes Logan Paul.
Really? He loves Logan Paul. Mm-hmm. He puts him over.
Well,
he always says he's better than 80% of AEW roster. He puts him over.
But I think
he knows the game.
He kind of shit. He loves to shit on AEW. So he'll take Logan Paul. He'll elevate him, just to kind of like
No, but
shit on AEW.
Yeah,
He puts them
W.
on, but
that's a good
Logan Paul's good, bro. He's a worker.
He is.
He's good.
He
The
is.
match with Roman Reigns was good. He got hurt too, but that he worked good.
He's a natural.
Yeah.
No, Logan Paul understands it. The only one I seen understand it that fast was Kurt Angle.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the goat.
That's
my
high
goat,
praise.
boss.
Kurt Angle's the only one I've seen that came from somewhere else and picked it up just like that. Him and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I do not.
And Mike too.
Who?
I don't
Now
want
that you go ahead, Sock. I'll go
No.
after you.
This is out of left field, but since you mentioned Kurt Angle, what about this guy Gable?
He got booed.
people-
I was just gonna touch on that. He got
There you go.
booed out the building in NXT. Why?
he did?
Because you sent them out with the same outfit, Kurt Angle, and a gold medal,
Yeah.
and the crowd was killing him, booing him, saying, and then chanting, "You're not Angle." They killed him. They
That
were,
was like
they
a
were
rib.
cheering Corbin. They were cheering Corbin over him.
Wow.
That was like a rib. It was crazy.
I never seen
And then
him.
he's doing the spinning around open. I'm like, yo, come on,
He's
man.
doing
You gotta
just
give
like
these
a Kurt
guys-
Angle.
Yeah, I'm like, come
Yeah,
on, you
no,
gotta
he's
give these
not.
guys own identity, man. You killing him.
Yeah. He's over now though. Like
Well,
like
yeah,
they
he'll be a heel now.
yeah. They're like fake. They're not even heels anymore. I don't think.
Cool.
Whatchamacallit? Gable and
No.
No,
The-
not
the-
Chad,
no,
not
no.
Gable Stevens, the Olympic wrestler.
Gable Stevens.
Olympic dude,
Oh,
yeah.
I think you're talking about Gable, the short dude. Okay.
No,
No.
Yeah,
Gable could work.
Yeah. Okay.
But nah, Gable Stevens on NXT, he got booed out of the building, and they were chanting, "You're
Yeah.
not Angle," in NXT.
okay.
Like they killed him.
I've never seen him work anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
me
just
either.
know
He
they
got
signed him.
some good. He got some good suplexes. Can move. You know what I mean? Like, he's not bad. But you send him out as Kurt Angle, you're just setting him up
it's
for
terrible.
failure. Come on.
They were gonna do that with the other dude. Remember they played the gimmick that it was his son, Kurt Angle's son, and then
Jason Jordan.
Oh,
Jason,
yeah,
I like
Jason
Jason
Jordan.
Jordan though.
Yeah, they were gonna do the same thing with him.
He got
I
hurt
like
too.
Jason Jordan. Yeah, man. Jason Jordan was a unit too, bro. He was jacked too.
Yeah, I know he got hurt. He's working in the back though.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
You see him every once in a while, like he does production or something like that, or
Yeah,
talent.
he's in
and
the
you see
back.
him,
So is
and
Bobby
some of the
Roode.
docs you see him hugging. Yeah. Bobby Roode just came back.
Bobby Roode is done, right?
I guess
No.
so. He's working in the back now. So
And Jamie
They're just
Noble
trying to make
is-
him earn it.
I
I
be
think
seeing
they're just trying to make
Jamie
him
Noble, yes.
Jamie Noble, I see a lot.
Yeah.
Jamie Noble's been doing that for. Jamie Noble was doing that when I was getting tryouts. He's been doing that for a long time.
But Jamie Noble worked, I think last year or something like that.
No,
Something small. Yeah, he had
might
a
have.
little match.
he's been around for a minute. I mean, he's getting paid, so fuck it. I mean, he got a good gig, right?
He's been doing that.
Yeah.
He probably the longest one out there now
Yeah.
because everybody else is probably retired. I don't know if Michael P.S. Hayes still does it
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen
don't
him in a
think
while.
so.
Yeah.
or Dean Malenko's over in AEW, so he's doing it over there. I don't know.
Change
Tommy
subject
Dreamer's
real
not there
quick.
no more.
No,
Stevie Richard does a breakdown on YouTube. It's great. You guys seen that?
No,
About
I,
the shows?
The,
I know
the
he
King
was-
of Swing?
He has a show on YouTube.
He was sick for
Stevie
had
kick.
surgery or something. Like
He breaks down like he broke down TA Magnum TA and Shane Douglas belly to belly. Who's is better? Magnum TA shit was fire.
Oh, some real inside Mark shit. Yeah.
Yo, you remember
Okay.
Shane Douglas finisher
Yeah,
with belly to belly. So was
right.
Magnum TA.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Magnum TA lifted you up. Watch it. I'll send it. I'll send it in the chat so you guys can watch it.
well,
He
Magnum's
breaks down a
another
bunch
one.
of shit.
He would have been the man for years.
Oh, Magnum
He was
was
getting hurt, yeah.
Magnum was gonna be Hogan, bro.
That dark side of the ring. That dark side of the ring was good.
That was pretty
I
good.
think it's been a good season. Yeah.
Great season.
It's a
Abdullah
real
was
great
good.
season.
Yo, I didn't
Abdullah
know
was
Abdullah
good.
the Butcher was. They tried to give him the hepatitis. Like he was giving people giving the hepatitis.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
that
that
for years. They
Hannibal.
always said that about him.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well, I'm
And he
behind.
always
I'm
had the
up to-
famous rib spot.
Mm-hmm.
He had the famous rib spot down in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a rib
Oh, Abdullah had the number 1 rib joint in Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta.
I
Wow.
never knew that. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen his. I'm up to Adrian Adonis.
Oh,
That
he
was good,
great,
too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one I'm up to. So
That was
I
a good
haven't
one
seen
too.
it. I seen the
This was
Junkyard
probably the
Dog.
best season.
Yeah, this season
Collectively,
was
the
good.
best season.
Yeah,
it is. these documentaries are excellent. Like the WE does a good job. The A&E, and the Dark Side of the Ring.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Jericho's a good narrator, right? Jericho's.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say your boy's a good
the best thing
narrator,
he's
man.
doing right now is narrating.
Oh
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is.
No, it's good.
You know, he's the man at that.
And then I started watching it, and then I started getting sleepy. Not to throw shade, but it was late. It was the Bash at the Beach with Vince Russo and Hogan.
That was good.
You finished it?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
though.
mean, if
Yeah.
you, it's they give you a couple points that I didn't know, but if you know the story, then you know the story.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Vince Russo's a piece of shit.
Is that the one with Hogan and Jarrett or something? Was that?
Yeah.
That's the one where you lay down for him, right?
Yeah.
But Hogan's idea was ridiculous too. I felt what Vince Russo was saying. It was ridiculous. Hogan
Kevin
wanted
Perez says Magnum TA was good.
Yes, he was. He was one of the best.
Long story short, Hogan wanted to win the belt that night, and then he was up disappointed with the direction of the way the company was going. He would leave.
Yeah.
They would have a tournament, and then he would show up. It would culminate in Halloween Havoc, and he would show up and say, "Oh, you're not the real champion. I have the belt." My man, that's too much, my man. You're doing too much. So I wasn't mad at Russo.
But Russo was an arrogant son of a bitch
Oh,
too, right?
yeah, of course.
So, the class. So they were two arrogant guys. Hogan was arrogant, wanted to do things his way. Russo wanted to do things his way. But I got to catch it. I haven't seen it, but we know pretty much the story with.
And Bischoff was still there in some capacity, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that wasn't that when they split up like the old guys and the young guys?
Yeah, you need blood versus
whatever
that.
That was really towards the end of WCW. And WCW just
2000 was awful.
Yeah.
2000 was awful.
And like a true mark, I saw on Twitter, it was the anniversary when Lex Luger beat Hulk Hogan. I thought that was like the last really great Nitro because no one saw that coming. When Luger made Hollywood tap on the rack, baby.
Yeah.
Put him on the rack, baby.
Oh,
legit.
Yeah.
Legit. How many times Hogan lost legit?
Not many.
Mm-hmm.
And tapping out.
Tapped out. That Warrior.
Remember Brock got him too. Remember Brock made him pass out. The bear hug.
Yeah.
Mouth was bleeding. Mm-hmm.
The Warrior was the first one I think I remember beating him clean like that.
Yeah,
he was the first clean.
Had to be the Warrior.
Yeah. And then
perfect by count out. No, with the Genius by count
Genius.
out.
That was a count out. That was a count out.
The Genius beat him with math.
Damn, Reno.
Oh, Reno's Wi-Fi is.
Then they broke his belt.
Yeah,
that was one of the greatest Saturday Night Main Event moments ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hogan was crying for the belt. I remember like watching that and being sad. He had the belt, man was crying.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You want to know a crazy thing about Hogan? Who told me this? Somebody told, if you watched every time Hulk Hogan would get jumped, right? Like let's say whatever, Macho Man jumped him or Earthquake. When he was on the floor selling, he would kiss his cross.
Yeah.
He would kiss the cross. And he did that because he knew a lot of the fans were Catholic and all that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that.
He would do it all the time. So I look back, I saw the one with Earthquake, and you're right, Earthquake, splashes him and he's like convulsion, but he has the cross.
He did it with I think when Bundy splashed him like 100 times.
The cross.
He did the he rolled over and
he said, he will always do it.
Hogan when he convulses. Oh, that was great.
I remember some old wrestler was telling me this, and he was like, "You don't understand how much that affected." He would go down south with all the Christians, and they would love him because they remembered he did something like that on TV.
Wow, that's excellent.
Remember when Andre popped the chain?
Oh, yes, Andre.
That was one of the great contract signings. Remember?
That was a great sell job. Great sell job.
That contract signing at WrestleMania 3 was great.
And Jesse was laughing the whole time.
Jesse Ventura is the greatest color commentator. He was the first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the first.
You know, I mean, I know Piper did it in NWA, you know, before he came to WWE, but WWF, but Jesse was a shit.
Yeah, Jesse was a shit, and then
He-
Heenan.
And then
Heenan was good.
Heenan was good.
Mhm.
And then, you know, Lola was good for a while, but then he kind of got corny towards the end. But
Lola just became like that old man pervert, and he
Yeah.
stopped
yeah, but
acting.
he used to say some crazy
Exactly.
shit. When he used to talk shit about like Bret Hart and his family, that was pretty funny.
Well, yeah.
And he used a little John Madden thing to draw the pictures.
It just when it became all about the puppies, and it got whack.
Then it got stupid. It got kind of creepy too. But
Yeah, because he was messing with half the girls. That's why.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
him and Vince.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So
we got to talk about the main event.
Main event Jay versus Roman Reigns.
Rock
we
shows
don't know
up
who's
or
going
what?
to go over, but it would
Rock
be
shows
good
up.
if they switch it up on us, right?
I heard they're all there. Every family member is going to be there.
Yeah, I
read that somewhere.
The Antonoa family is supposed to be there. Everybody.
But they were no, they weren't. They only the Sika was there the last time when they fought in the cage match, or whatever, right? Was it Sika?
Well, I'm gonna tell you that Jay can't carry the company with having that with having the mullet not faded on the side, bro. you can't carry the company. You're joining. Come on, bro. Like, you must have it faded. Like
that's a good observation,
like,
sir.
Yo. And he's had it for like the last 3 weeks. I'm like, yo,
I tell you what they could do. What they could do is they could have main event Jay win, and they could have what's this dude named Cash Out.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest cash out. Nobody would see that coming.
One. As much as I like Priest, he's not ready to carry a company.
No, not yet.
Yeah, but he'll lose the next pay-per-view. He'll lose it like they'll do like a 3-way or something.
Remember what I said though? That's very if you with the title like that, you can't because then you become AEW-ish.
But you can't do it all the time. They used to do it all the time. This would be like a once, whatever. They haven't. The title hasn't changed hands since for like 3 years.
Well, with Damian having it, that opens the door. Then you figure Cody, right?
Oh yeah. Well, remember he can cash in.
No, what I'm saying, he could lose the next pay-per-view. They could do a next pay-per-view. They can have Reigns, Uso, and Priest in a 3-way, and then Reigns can go over.
If for me, if you're gonna give Priest a belt, you give him the one Seth has, because that one is like, that's just good on Raw. This guy takes Roman takes the belts everywhere. Seth's belt is just strictly sneaker shopping and complex.
That's Seth's belt is for Seth. It's because he's a crybaby.
But Roman
no, Seth is hurt. Remember, I was reading something that Seth is really hurt and like he's thinking about getting surgery, so he may lose a title. And then maybe this guy cash in because you can have Damian Priest have the Raw belt. The Raw belt is
like he cashes out against, so the 2 titles change.
But
only one. I don't think Jay. Something's gonna happen. Maybe Jay pins him, and they restart the match because some BS. They're not gonna take the title off Roman. Not yet.
So we missed a match.
Isn't Seth Rollins
no? Well, we missed 2 actually. Gunther.
Cool. Oh, Gunther, bro.
Gunther versus
Gunther versus
McIntyre,
Scottish Warrior.
Yeah, but
Gunther's winning that.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody really, that's the obvious. Like
no one. Drew's another one who needs a change too. Him as a face just doesn't work. When he's a Scottish psychopath, he was legit.
Yeah.
Him as a face and for me. Carrying the sword around is so corny. Carrying around the sword.
Oh my god,
that's the dumbest. It's the stupidest thing. It was cool when he was feuding with Orton. They switched the titles.
Those things are good. Like for like Mania, and he comes out of WrestleMania with the sword one time, and he does it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and you're done. But what's the other match?
So Gunther. We said
Seth
that
Rollins and Finn Balor.
Finn should get the belt.
Yeah, they could have Finn and then Priest cash out on him.
On Finn, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Finn
dope.
should get the belt.
Yeah.
And is Austin Theory defending the title?
Nah. No, they're gonna have a match later on. Austin Theory is booked awful.
Yeah.
No one cares. He is the worst U.S. champ. He fought tonight, I think. He beat Cameron Grimes.
Yeah,
He
but
got
yeah,
called
that's
up
next
too
week.
early.
They're gonna put it next week. Him and the guy from the
Santos.
NWO, yeah.
Santos is good, but he's not ready to the U.S.
Yeah, he's not
champion.
gonna win the title.
Austin Theory got called up too early.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
should have
Well, that
stayed
was a
down there.
Vince call. Vince
Yeah.
tried to do that forcing, but he has to connect to the audience. The thing they did terrible when you have him go over Cena and you've done nothing with him.
Yeah.
He can't connect to the audience. He can wrestle. He got the look. He can work, but
they pushed him
he just
too
doesn't
quick.
connect.
They put him in the elimination chamber real quick, and then
Yeah.
Brock had won the chamber and beat him last. Like
Yeah.
If you can't get over NXT, they shouldn't pull you up like that.
I
You gotta
agree.
get over
Yeah.
NXT and then bring you up.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
And this guy Bronson Reed, is he just in that 20 man? Because they were kind of pushing him hard.
They'll probably throw him in there.
I'll tell you what, I won't be shocked if Jay wins. Is it Roman gonna take a break?
Nothing.
I don't know.
No, I think probably after Mania. They're gonna have him push through these last couple months, Survivor Series, and then he probably won't work the December pay-per-view, and then you have the Rumble. You have him work a match against. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, let's just say you have him work against Knight. Knight is over. You know, Knight's new challenger. Obviously, he goes over a Knight, and then you start building the him and Road story. You know what I mean? Again,
Are they gonna have more people in the bloodline? Are they adding? Are they new people? Because they could do that Survivor Series. They could do bloodline versus bloodline.
well, I also read that I think if Wyatt interferes in the match, I read that maybe Jay and Roman form an unholy alliance to battle the new Wyatt family, Uncle Howdy and all that dumb shit. So we'll see.
Wyatt is so I'm done with him.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he's not.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
Jay
And
should
Brock
win.
Brock doesn't want to work with him, right?
Nope.
No.
Brock said, hell no.
There's a few people that don't.
Let me tell you something. Not for nothing. Knight carried that feud with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
That's when he started going over.
Yeah.
When he was cutting the promos, and you know what I mean? Like, he was killing Wyatt on the promo. That shit was hilarious.
And
then you had him work with Taker. Taker came out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Howdy is his brother, right? Is that supposed to be his brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Bo.
That's Bo Dallas.
Jay should win and turn heel. New bloodline. Kick Roman out the bloodline. Make Roman a face.
But you know what's gonna. You can't sell. People
hated Roman as a face.
But what do you do with Heyman? Because Heyman, you know,
Heyman stays with Jay and him. Jay is not that good of a promo guy. Jay is okay, but he's not
true.
Yeah,
but he hates Heyman. That was the whole point, that he didn't want to.
Jay breaks character too much. Jay's always laughing.
He is. Yeah, it's true.
He needs some Jay. Let the Usos and then bring in, because there's a million of them. I'll bring in all of them. I'll bring in The Rock's daughter. I have them all up out there, and they all turn because The Rock's daughter just got to stand there. We all know that's his daughter. She don't got to do much. And
is The Rock going to be there? The Rock's not going to be there, right?
Maybe. I don't know. That's what they were saying.
Maybe Waller's. If they have a Waller effect, The Rock is going to show up to the Waller effect 100%, because they've been having like a Twitter feud, and then him doing the people's elbow last week. So yeah, and like Rock, he sent shots on Rock on Twitter, and The Rock answered him back. He sent shots back at him. So something's gonna happen, because you don't have him call The Rock out and do all that other shit if you don't have anything planned. You know what I mean?
But he's not. Is he gonna be? Is he gonna do, I guess, a segment tomorrow? Because I don't see him on the.
I think so. A Waller.
Well, he might know he's gonna be in the battle royal.
Let me tell you something.
Waller, he'll be in. He's in the 20-man battle royal.
Who,
Waller's the next one up.
Waller,
He's the next one up. Waller's great.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been a fan since NXT. Waller's great, bro.
Melo's gonna be good.
Yep. Melo's great. He's just small, bro. Small.
Melo's gonna be this generation Sean. They think they think it's Austin Theory. It's Melo.
The one who's great is Braun Breaker. That dude is the goods, bro.
Oh, he'll be good. Just
Braun
because
Breaker? Who's that? That's Steiners?
The son, yeah.
That dude is a worker, bro.
Yeah.
He's great. Now you can even put Heyman with him. Heyman will sell him like crazy.
Yeah, he'll be good. Breaker be good.
He can do it all.
There's another guy I saw that I think he wrestled Mello. I can't think of his name. It's a British or German dude.
Oh no, Dragunov? Nah, he's great.
He's
the
good
one
too.
who ended. He's the one who ended Gunther's undefeated streak at NXT.
Yeah, he's good.
He can work, bro. If you guys want to see a match that was like one of the best NXT matches, watch Dragunov versus Dijak. That match was fucking insane.
Oh, Dijak's the big dude he's from Ring of Honor. I remember him.
Dijak and Dragunov. One of the best matches I've ever seen. Most physical match ever.
I don't watch
that
NXT,
match
though,
was
so I don't know.
great. That match was crazy. I watch here and there, but I try to, when the pay-per-view's on, I'll mainly tune into pay-per-views to see the match I want to see.
I know one of the girls is going to get called up, too. I forgot which one.
Mm-hmm.
Cora Jade or one of them is getting called up.
That girl that's with Trish, she's all right? The girl with Trish?
Oh, she's good.
Oh,
Zoe Stark?
Zoe Stark, she's good. She just can't talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
She is good.
Okay. Rhea Ripley, what is she doing tomorrow?
Nothing, which is crazy.
Nothing. They don't have her on the card.
Well, they're saving her and Raquel Rodriguez for the next pay-per-view.
She'll be in the
Makes no sense.
With
Raquel Rodriguez.
Rhea's the best one out of the females on TV right now.
Yeah,
Rhea's good, but I just hate that they're trying to make her China. Like, you had her pump handle slam Wesley. Like, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
She's not China. She can actually work. Like China.
Yeah, she's not China.
Yeah.
No, but you're trying to make her like, you know what I mean, China-esque.
And she's easily the best one there. She's
by far. I like Bailey because I think Bailey's good in the mic, but she kind of.
Her crew is trash, though.
Yeah, it's like
the crew. Yeah, her crew.
Yeah.
The crew is super trash because they job them out all the time.
They have to say they book them bad. They book the crew awful.
She need to get rid of those two. They need to pick two new ones from NXT and put her with them.
But maybe if they turn Bianca heel, she'll be the best one because she'll be I think she'll be way over as a heel.
With Bianca
will be a good heel.
Yeah, if they do that.
I saw something real quick. This chick from AEW, Cargill, Jade Cargill, her contract is up.
Yeah, she's done.
They need to throw the bag up. But she's very green. She's very sloppy. She botches a lot, but she has a great look. She has
the Usos.
I think that's Gio, man.
This nigga trolling.
I think it's Gio. I don't. He said "For Mama Huevo," so
Yeah, but Gio, he's interesting. He actually knows who the bloodline is.
Yeah, he would say something wild though that the bloodline storyline sucks.
We voted for you as the number one hater now.
Can you send him the link, bro?
I was with you with the
Zach.
Yo,
I love the link is there. He could get on. Let me put it there again.
I was with him with the Zach Thomas, but the bloodline story is good.
That's crazy. I shit on Zach Thomas like that.
I don't know why I shouldn't. Yeah, Zach Thomas. I mean, you'd have to watch the games to see if it was really after 5 yards. But he has 1,700 tackles. He's fifth all time in tackles.
He played a long time, made a lot of tackles.
No, he played 12 years.
Zach Thomas a bad man, boy.
Ray Lewis played longer than Zach Thomas. Ray Lewis played like 18 years, I think.
Let me tell you something.
I prefer
Urlacher because Urlacher can cover. Urlacher could, he would cover tight ends.
He's better than Zach Thomas.
Yeah, I like Urlacher better. He didn't have as many tackles, but he had more interceptions, and he had.
I mean, he's a lot bigger too. I mean, Zach Thomas is like the ultimate overachiever.
No neck guy. I was the biggest Ray Lewis guy until I heard him complaining one year about not having anyone up front, and he was getting hit too much and crying. I said, oh my God! I said, forget. I kind of lost respect for him.
Yeah, and the Ravens always had a good defensive.
Yeah, I'm like 1 year you don't have two
fat motherfuckers.
Yeah. Now you complaining? I said, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. And I'll take Kuechly over Zach Thomas too.
Yeah, but
Kuechly was good.
Kuechly was good, but
Kuechly's smart.
Yeah, Kuechly's good.
But Zach Thomas is good too, man.
Zach Thomas was good.
He ain't better than Bobby Wagner though. That's what I'm saying.
Who? Oh.
Kuechly ain't better than Wagner. You crazy?
Who's the guy from the Cowboys that was always hurt?
He retired, right?
White dude.
White dude. Yeah, he had a, he always got hurt.
With a K. I think the name started with a K. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, he was on. He always got hurt. He don't ever retire. Yeah.
And he was good though when he played.
What's the name for the Jets was good, and then he left. Vilma.
Oh, Vilma was really
Yeah.
good.
Well, he
Vilma
went
was
to
good,
New
yeah.
Orleans, and now once he went to
Really?
New Orleans, that was it.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of good like middle linebackers. You know.
C.J. Mosley good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where my team can never draft any good linebackers ever.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Haven't had
I
a good
never seen a
linebacker
team.
forever.
I never seen teams swing and miss so much on linebackers. Linebackers and corners. Oh my god.
Van Der
I think
Esch, this guy, yeah.
No, Van Der Esch, but Van Der Esch replaced the guy that
Yeah, it
we
wasn't
can't
Van Der
remember.
Esch. He replaced
It
him.
wasn't
It was
Van Der
somebody
Esch.
else. Oh,
was,
man, you gotta make me look it up. It wasn't Van Der Esch.
I know you're talking about because he was always hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh, if he wasn't hurt, I was always the what if he wasn't hurt.
Yeah. It became a. Where's Mal at?
What's up?
Yeah, he would
Malvin.
know.
Yeah.
You know what came
No,
across
no.
on my Facebook the other day? It was his birthday. And it reminded me of how I forgot how much of a bad man he was. Kevin Green was the man, bro.
Kevin Green. But
Yes. R.I.P. A great mark too.
He
In the
played
ring,
kinda
too.
both. He played
Yeah.
kinda both,
But I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, since we're talking about guy, he just came. I'm like, yo, Kevin Green was that dude.
I think he's top 5 in sacks all time. I think.
Is he?
He might be, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you see, when people talk, his name is never mentioned, ever.
Well, I think he just made the Hall of Fame right before he died.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
you know, when people talk about greats, you never hear him say, "Oh, what about Kevin Green?" You never.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Kevin Green is.
Yeah.
And I saw
He was
that,
nasty with the Rams.
his old wrestling partner.
He was
Yeah,
a good
he fucked
worker
up.
too. I forgot he was a wrestler. That's
His
right.
old partner,
Mongo.
Mongo's in bad
Mongo.
shape.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in really bad shape.
Mongo's like on his deathbed, man.
Yeah.
Mongo weighs
Yeah.
like 30 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that feud.
Well, and then going back to the Batman, they showed the Batman and LT feud. That was good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in the documentary, I gotta watch it. I might catch it now. So I got a few I gotta catch up. I gotta watch the De La Hoya joint. I haven't seen that yet, and then I gotta catch up on the Dark Side of the Ring. So I'm at like at Agent Adonis. So I gotta see that one. I think
we're talking about Coxness. De La Hoya might be number 1, bro.
Yeah, he's taking down everything.
Oh, De La Hoya.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
What? That dude had the broads going crazy for him.
So that's it for SummerSlam. And why they having Kid Rock? Is he going to be
Detroit?
It's in Detroit.
Got to do the gimmick, man.
Yeah, so he's gonna perform.
Got to get over.
Yeah, Eminem already performed last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got Kid Rock. Yeah.
That was a good time.
So we all think that Reigns is gonna go over, right?
No, I'm saying Jay.
You saying Jay?
Yep.
Wow.
The tribal chief is going over.
I would like it to be Jay just to mix it up because I think it's obvious that Reigns wins.
You're gonna get the closest false finish.
Oh, Sean Lee, that's it. He got it. That's the guy we're talking about. He's always hurt.
Sean Lee, yes.
Sean Lee, yeah.
You're right, yeah. Always getting hurt.
Always hurt.
Yeah, he was good on the feet when he played, but fuck the Cowboys. Fuck Malvin.
You're gonna get the closest false finishes, but Reigns going over. Cowboys, yuck.
What if the other brother costs him the L?
If Roman wins, it's over, right?
Huh?
If Roman wins, it's over. What more bloodline you gonna do?
Yeah.
No, that's no more.
So the only way to keep this going is have Jay win.
I just can't see it, man. I just can't see
I
him.
think if I was booking it, I would have Jay win, and I would throw in Priest at the end to get his, and then they could do a triple threat, and Reigns wins the title the next pay-per-view.
I don't see it because Jay's not a good talker.
What's the next one after SummerSlam?
I don't know.
Maybe like Wraaaaasstlin, one of those stuff.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those shit.
And Kevin Owens is hurt. And Sami Zayn.
Yeah, they're gonna have a tag team tournament.
Yeah, they probably do something.
So they're gonna break kayfabe and say Kevin's hurt and Sami can't defend it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't even know what they're gonna do because I think they want to keep Sami Zayn working somehow. So if he's out, they got to
I'm
keep.
not a big Kevin Owens guy. I'm rather see Sammy on his own anyway.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I've
say
never
it could
been
be
a-
a
I've never
blessing
been
in
a
disguise.
I'm with you, Jay. I've never been a KO guy, and then when they gave him the stunner, it was it for me. I said, "You
I
gave him this guy, he's a
don't
stunner."
I don't like
That could be a blessing in disguise for Sammy.
Sammy
There you
was
go.
over.
Sammy has
He
nowhere
didn't
to
need
go.
KO.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was way over.
At this time last year, he was starting to get over that. He didn't need. He got over more than KO ever did.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Him getting beat by Jackass was the best thing that happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
That match was great. That was
That was the
entertaining.
best thing that could have happened to him.
That was a fun match.
Yeah, that was funny.
He cooperated. He did a Bigelow.
He did what he had to do.
He did the job.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody could have done it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We got to be able to do those things. There's not a lot of people that could, Sammy's probably one of the few ones. It's like Kevin Owens. I didn't think he did that great with Austin. It's Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Austin could have done whatever
That was fun
Yeah.
too. That was good too, though. That was fun.
And same thing, similar to Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to do anything.
He cooperated with
Mhm.
Bad
So
Bunny.
that's why they're kind of rewarding him now.
But I'm not going to lie. Bad Bunny understands, too. He's another one.
Mm-hmm.
He could work. Another one that could work.
No,
Yeah.
he really,
He takes good bumps.
he does.
He takes good bumps.
He sells. He sells like he's good. He's up there.
He
Is
also has
Carlito.
guys that
I thought they
yeah,
signed
he was supposed to
Carlito.
come back to
I thought he
Saudi.
was signed.
They did sign Carlito. I don't know when he's coming out.
he was supposed to come premiere July 7th, and it don't
Yeah.
happen.
Is he going to be LWO? What do you think they're going to use him?
I don't know.
That's
They should have him.
Carlito's a mid-card guy anyway.
They should have him to fight with Priest.
yeah.
I can see that.
I think they're going to keep that stable going, but they might kick one of them out.
Well,
So
they're
maybe
supposed to
Finn
put
should be in it.
Finn Balor probably.
Finn
no,
Balor
they're
should be
supposed
in
to put JD McDonough's supposed to join the group with these guys. JD McDonough's good too.
Yeah, but who are they going to
NXT
get rid
guy.
of? They're going to keep the same because you got to
Well,
keep Dom.
Priest's gonna
Dom
get
is
kicked out.
good, huh?
Priest's gonna get kicked out. Priest is
They're
gonna
gonna
get
kick
kicked out.
Because Dom is great. He's over.
Oh,
He's the
Dom,
So
biggest-
maybe when
He's the biggest heel they have.
you kick Priest out, you have Carlito join them, and you have that Puerto Rican connection. I mean,
yeah. And you're gonna have to build somebody for LA Knight because he's gonna have to have a big match by Mania.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
somebody's gonna have to be.
Well,
Give me
we're gonna have to
and
put,
talk-
you're gonna have to
the
put
Hurt
US
Business.
title on something.
Talk about the Hurt Business. We talked about him off the air. I like it. The Street
So the Hurt
Profits.
Business is good.
Yeah,
Street
Street Profits need that.
Well, like I said before, off the air, it's good because Montez needs to lose the preacher. That preacher shit is corny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That preacher way of speaking, like, my man, just stop.
Yeah,
You know?
he was corny as fuck with doing. What was it?
The chop.
The yes sir, like that. I can't.
Oh. But what about he does the DX? He does the DX chop too, like every
Oh.
month.
Yeah.
God.
In the chamber match, he was corny. Oh my god.
I would not be shocked. I told y'all I wouldn't be shocked if the other dude becomes a bigger star than him.
You
Oh,
did
he
say that
was
months
sure.
ago.
You said that.
He just has to get himself in better shape. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Because
Gotta
he's
get
still a
in
little
shape.
too pudgy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sloppy. He just got to get himself in better shape, which he has because he's lost about. He lost about 20 pounds.
He looks in better shape than like last year,
Yeah, he's lost about 20. I can see he lost about 20.
because he's better because he's not silly. The other one is too silly.
Yeah. He's
It's like when
cooling
you
it up.
The Anvil and Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Anvil was silly. So
Yeah.
the Anvil was silly. Bret Hart wasn't silly.
I never
But
liked
the
Anvil.
but the Anvil was the muscle though.
He was.
and he played his part. He played, for the team, right?
No, he was perfect for the team.
Yeah.
And does Bobby Lashley have another run?
Yeah. Was MVP with them? Because I missed that.
No,
segment.
MVP wasn't with them.
No, I
So
didn't
it's
see
just,
MVP.
okay. So it's
MVP's
just
on Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. Bobby's another one who struggles with promos. His promos are sometimes he stumbles over his words like crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if
He's
they-
great. He's good as a heel though. I think he's much better as a heel than a face.
No, he's not a face.
Yeah. But some people are just better as heels. It's easier to be a heel than a face sometimes.
Well, with Bobby Lashley, again, like I said it again, less is more. The less amount of talking he has to do, the better.
He doesn't
when he has to cut a face promo, he's like, and then he has to, like stumbles all over the words.
I wonder if they put Mello and Trick in there.
Well, Trick, I was watching NXT. Trick split from Mello this week.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he told him like he has to be like no beef. He was like, yo, I love you, my brother, but I need to try to be my own man. You know what I mean? And Mello was like, yo, I love you too. Go do your thing. Give him a pound.
They should call them up. Right where Hurt Business.
Yeah.
Yo, look at Reno. Reno watches more wrestling than all of us.
He's
watching NXT and shit. I don't even watch that shit.
Yeah.
I watch NXT.
I like
Once
NXT,
I saw
man.
Nakia Lyons in NXT, I watched that faithfully week after week.
Is she back? Is she back?
Oh, man, I've been watching the recovery come back.
Yeah, Instagram
They should-
on the beach today. I saw
She's close. She's close.
They should do the old Randy Orton gimmick. That was the greatest injury.
Oh.
He fucked up his shoulder. Remember, he's a rookie.
Oh, the updates,
I'm 80%.
Yeah.
Randy Orton News Network. Oh, come on. RNN.
She can't do anything in the ring. Her ring is weak, but I guarantee you, whenever she gets up there, she's gonna get over.
Let me tell you something.
She's gonna get over big. Watch.
We can talk about the worst finishers. Her finisher is the worst.
Which one?
That split? Remember that split?
The split, that's so
That is
stupid.
garbage.
I mean, it's a good finisher for us. Like,
Yeah,
we was working, right?
it is.
But I guarantee you, she's gonna get over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
She's gonna get over big.
You still be in the DMs?
No, not in a minute. I want her to recuperate.
You and Drake. You and Drake.
I don't want to harass her.
Then she put Drake on blast. How you gonna put Drake on blast?
Wow.
Oh, Drake. Yeah, I know.
Flooded.
Drake was pissed when he saw that.
Yeah. She didn't like the light. He's too light skinned.
Yeah.
So,
her and you know who? I'm gonna tell you who likes all the chocolate though. I didn't notice.
Oh.
The
singing?
one that be chilling with the models, Maxine, whatever.
Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree.
yeah.
Yes, I didn't know that.
That's what.
Inside intel. She love all the chocolate.
That's the girl that's with
Yes.
With
But
Cable.
she's married though.
No.
She's not. She
No.
was somebody.
Yeah, black dude.
Oh, okay.
So who's
Okay.
that? That's the one that's with
Yeah, with Gable and and
okay.
Otis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scoop.
Yes, I got the school. I see.
They go Reno dropped off again.
That's a good gimmick though.
it is. That's why we need. I want to get Yadiel on because he's gonna have a gimmick too. He's just gonna be like the one word guy.
Oh yeah, he come on there.
I saw my man Flying Brian Jr. He had a tryout but
No, he's in. They signed him already.
Yeah, they signed him. He was gonna.
He's NXT bound, which is good. He has to start there.
Yeah, he has to start there.
I thought he was in AEW. He wasn't in AEW.
He was.
Contract up.
Okay.
And he went to WWE. Well, they weren't AEW wasn't to sign him, and then they wanted to re-sign him once they heard WWE had interest. And he was like, "I'm out of here." He went to WWE.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels gonna take care of him.
What happened to this dude? Is he still in AEW? The big dude that used to be with MJF. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Warlord, Wardlow, bro. He wins the title, then they job him out. He wins it again, they job him out. He's out of there too because they don't know how. Again, AEW too many. They have too much talent. You sign everybody, and then what happens? Look at your man Keith Lee's terrible.
Oh, he's so bad.
Oh,
And he looks like he's 75.
God, trash. Jericho's got to stop working too. Like he's bad. Like,
Jericho's done.
Jericho?
he's done. He's got to stop. Right?
and
Jericho
my man
needs to
Brian
stop putting
Cage.
himself in the. Well, he was gonna fail. Like they said, the reason why he didn't go to WWE because they knew he was gonna fail the wellness test every week.
Yeah, he can't. He's a little
That
too
guy
much.
is juice to the gills, bro. Remember I sent the picture how he used to look to like now.
Yeah.
My man
And he resigned. He resigned with AEW. So
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
an
he's
idiot.
happy.
No, he's not happy. Just he wasn't gonna pass the wellness test in WWE.
They got to get Wardlow and Jade They got
Yes.
those two. They'd be good. Those are the two I would take right away. I'll take them before MJF.
I like the tag team too.
Well, MJF just resigned, so he's not going anywhere.
FTR.
Oh, they're good
I
too.
hate FTR. I don't like FTR.
No, not FTR. No. Who's the ones that be feuding with Billy Gunn's sons all
The
the time?
nigga with the mustache. The ones with the mustache. FTR.
FTR.
You
Yeah, they like.
You don't fuck with them?
Like,
Yeah.
What about the other group that's with Billy Gunn? You don't like them?
his son. Nah.
You don't like them? They're funny, man. I like them.
You don't scissor?
You don't.
Bowens and fake John Cena raps. I can't deal with that.
I don't know. This is kind of better than Cena's raps.
And Cena had bars, bro.
He did. Watch your mouth, Tom.
He's a Cena mark though. He's not. He's being
Word
biased.
life. Word life.
I like that. I thought they were pretty good. Billy Gunn's sons is
the Guns, all right. The Gun Club, they're okay.
Yeah. But I don't watch enough of it to really,
They're all right. I mean, listen, and then this guy re-signed too. What's his name? Him and the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. They just re-signed too.
Oh, he just dropped off. Wow, he bit your gimmick. He bit Rito's gimmick.
Oh,
but yo, I guess
I don't know why
I
don't know why my shit keeps I keep getting dropped off and coming back on.
I don't know. It could be the service. It could be the StreamYard. This thing, because this is a different. It's connected to YouTube, or you could use this to go on other things.
Okay.
So it could be StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a sentence and you guys are frozen, then it starts up again. I'm like, all right.
Because you guys didn't really make an account. You just typed in your name through the link, right? So
I just copied the link and yada yada. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I have an account and I pay $25 a month or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you can. So you got the little emblem and you could do extra stuff. You could get there's a free ones. You can have the free one and do stuff, but then you got to use their emblem and whatever.
Yeah.
Their logo, whatever the case may be. But yeah. So real quick, let's go. So tomorrow we all think that Paul's gonna win and beat Nate Diaz, right?
Yep.
It's just gonna be. I think what you said is gonna be right. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think he's gonna quit.
He's gonna get 3 rounds,
and he's gonna.
Remember, he has a lot of scar tissue, so he's gonna bleed early.
Yeah.
And the corner's gonna stop it. The ref's gonna stop it. He's gonna. It's not going for me. It's not going past 5.
I feel like he's gonna get DQ'd. I feel like he's gonna do something to get himself DQ'd.
He's gonna get TKO. The referee's gonna stop it. Ref stoppage.
But I don't think he's gonna put himself in a situation to get TKO'd though. That's the thing.
Remember, he fights. They're fighting out at cruiserweight. He's not a cruiserweight, bro. You seen him without no shirt today?
Yeah.
Man, look crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Look crazy. I'm like, he's definitely going to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he puts himself. He takes a good punch. But I just don't think he's going to put himself in a situation to get knocked out. I think he'll find his way out.
Anything noteworthy on the undercard? I don't hear anything about that.
Serrano's fighting Hardy.
Heather Hardy.
That's a rematch. They fought. When they fought, a few years ago.
Yeah. Good check.
And that's a good fight because I thought that first fight was pretty solid. They go at it. They're gonna throw bombs pretty much almost the whole fight.
Well, Serrano's a hooker.
Yeah, they're gonna
hooks. So
yeah, they're gonna set her up because I think they're gonna put her with either Katie. If Katie wins, that'll be another big fight, and that's it for her.
Well, Katie just signed the rematch. I heard for October.
If Katie wins.
Oh.
Yeah,
I heard this girl was I think they may do this girl.
Alicia
Baumgardner. Yeah.
I heard that too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before we go,
I know you're going. I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Thurman and Shields.
I know it.
Man.
I don't think anyone can be as cringe as Shields. She tries so hard to beat Mayweather, and I can't stand it. She is so unappealing.
Yeah. She needs a PR team. I don't understand.
She tries so hard, bro. You could be
to get over.
Was it legit that they? I mean, I know Keith Thurman.
It's signed. They're gonna do a charity event.
He called a bluff. I credit to him though. I mean, that's.
And supposedly he said he would only jab and have to wear headgear.
See the See
What
when you wanna
charity?
play
What
the
charity is
villain,
that for?
I have no
What charity
idea.
is
But
that
when you
for?
want to
Like
play the
fucking
villain,
like some
like
domestic violence.
yeah, she
Charity.
wants to be Mayweather.
Like what the
She wants
fuck?
to be Mayweather, female Mayweather so bad, but Mayweather's villainy came naturally. Hers seems forced and it's corny.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I
I'm
think
like,
she's bored. It's nobody could fuck with her.
let
Like
me
she's
let me
that
tell you
good.
something.
Like to be honest, she's
Keep
that good. Nobody
all
can fuck
keep
with her. I think she's bored with it. She went to MMA, right?
yep, got tapped
She's
out.
bored about. There's nobody that comes close to beating her. There's nobody can beat her. She's
Let me tell you
I mean,
something.
But she's in a bad weight class. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
If
But you gotta
Keith
give her
Thurman
credit. Like
decides
she's
to jab,
looking,
if Keith Thurman jabs in her titty, the fight's over.
you're so stupid.
But it's true. Am I lying? A nice stiff jab to the titty, fight over.
It's
So
true.
you're gonna fight with bigger gloves, and he's not gonna swing.
She's not.
Yeah.
She doesn't even hurt the girls she fights. She's got what, 3
Two
knockouts?
knockouts. I had this argument with someone, so I'm like, who's she knocking out? She has 2 knockouts.
Yeah, I mean,
But
stop.
you don't think the gloves have anything to do with it too? Like you did say they should fight with
years ago I said that. Yes, they should fight with 6s and 8s.
Yeah, we're seeing
Well,
more
listen, if the
stoppages.
MMA girls could fight with the smaller 4-ounce gloves, why can't female boxers?
I think it'll make female fighting even more exciting because you'll see more stoppages and people getting hurt.
Yeah, they make no money as it is. And then again, with Clarissa Shields, just all right now, you're playing the villain and you're doing all this villainous shit, and you still can't sell out even your hometown. Nobody wants to see her fight.
Mm-hmm.
Is she great? Is she talented? Does she have skill? Absolutely.
That's female boxing as a whole, though.
Well, Savannah Marshall sells out fucking the O2 Arena.
The UK people are weird, man.
No, they get off on fighting. Fighting is their thing.
They love it. They support anybody over there.
Well, yeah, look at White and Joshua sold out. That is so garbage.
That's trash.
That's what, like in 2 weeks?
They support anything out there in the UK. The UK is the size of like New York. Like it's nothing compared to like the United States, like America. Like it's different. It's much smaller.
Well, they support their own. It's not like they support their own.
It's much different.
They do support. They support the flag because, I mean, their best athletes don't. The best athletes are black and brown, but they still sell out. Who's this? Joseph what?
Joseph Townsend. He said you can't read it? What's wrong with you?
She needs to deep throat Keith and keep moving. Really? Oh, she's single now.
Is that legit that she broke up with a
they broke up? She was engaged.
That's what I heard.
I thought they were married.
Well, no, they were engaged. I don't think that was. They got engaged. I don't know if they tied or not, but
I didn't know if that was legit or not.
Yeah,
might be.
That's Flint water.
Who could deal with that all the time anyway?
Facts.
I thought Reno was going to talk about try to troll, but something else. But
no,
that's Flint water, baby.
That guy's jumped me last week, man. I owe all of y'all something. Fucking got Giles the only
not
one.
Me.
Not
me. I wasn't arguing anyone.
You kind of almost changed. You was almost changing to Spence because you didn't like Bud the way Bud was acting at the
That was kind of. But we said that. I was like
everybody else was going for Bud. I was the only one rooting for Spence.
You were.
But I didn't like the body language, and I did say that before the fight. But I didn't want to change.
I said that. I see Bud coming out. He's rapping like. I'm like, that's body character.
What's up?
No, Jay threw up on the WhatsApp. He said his computer died.
Yeah. That's why I put Ron. Ron just said that. Yeah, his computer died. So
is Ron like the producer? Like he's just been on.
He's just watching the thing. Yeah.
Stugotz.
Okay. Oh yeah. So it's legit. So he said, she's definitely single and she was engaged.
Okay.
He's just sliding the DMs, Tom.
Fuck it.
She might be a racist though. I think she's a racist though.
You think everybody's a racist?
Nah, she's very pro-black.
Yeah, she's a black supremacist.
Yeah, she's very.
You're not pro-Dominican? You're not pro-Puerto Rican?
No.
Oh, you actually are not.
I wouldn't.
He's the only Dominican that's not pro.
Are you kidding me?
You fucking you got to
lower the property value.
Only Dominican that's not.
Yeah, you don't. Just like I tell you, we had that conversation through IG. It's all good till they come to your neighborhood, right? And they,
exactly. When on a Wednesday at 3 a.m. Double park.
No, I don't need no El Alfa on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock.
You don't want no Puerto Ricans or Dominicans living next to you.
Can't find no parking.
Nope.
To that reggae
block party, cooking out in the street. No, I'm good.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm surprised it's quiet here. Probably tomorrow, they're down the block in the backyard.
Exactly.
They'd be going, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be loud like that.
Yeah, it'd be loud. The Dominicans over here be playing shit. The Sox people, fucking Los is probably there, and I don't even know it. throwing dominoes in the back.
See what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like, you know,
got be cool.
Let me tell you something. Whenever I told Sockers, whenever someone new moves into my neighborhood, I'm like, all right, cool. All right, cool. It's Bengalis. I'm like, all right.
Let me ask you, so in your neighborhood, because we all know your neighborhood, I'm not going to mention your neighborhood, but are you the most tan family in the neighborhood?
No, there's actually 1, 2, 3 houses. There's a house that was owned by a Dominican and has his family.
Okay, so I was gonna say if you just said Guyanese, I would have said they don't count.
No.
I thought you were gonna say Guyanese,
and one time they had a party. I can't really hear it too much from my house, but Amanda knows the neighbor, and nigga, the music was loud because I mean, if you're living next to music loud, and they called the boys, party was over.
Wow,
the boys pulled up. In less than 5 minutes, boop, boop.
Wow.
Right in front of the house. Went inside to the yard. Party was over. And then they called the owner.
I never call. Yeah, that's hate.
They called the owner. They called the owner. And the owner hit his family up like, yo, y'all got to chill. Like, this is not the neighbor. But you got to nip it in the bud. If you don't nip it in the bud, then you get that shit every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I guess. But I never hate it.
Nah, my man. I'm calling, bro. I'm calling too. I'm old now. I'm old and grumpy now.
You're a hater.
I'm old and grumpy. Yeah, it's okay. I'm old and grumpy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Next week's hate poll, I think I'm going to vote for you. This week I voted for Gio. He lives around Mexico. He said they're loud as fuck. Yeah. He's like,
yeah,
want to act.
Yeah. One of my wife's friends, she lives next to the one of the owners. They own the house. They sold it to a Mexican. She said, "Yo," and then them dudes like to do mad karaoke, loud too in the backyard.
No, really?
Yes.
Wow. Mexicans?
Dumb loud too. Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
What are they doing? Karaoke mariachi or some shit?
Yeah, bro. That should be dumb loud.
Yo, Guyanese parties be loud as fuck too.
But you know what?
This
sick. Don Raj. You should call Don Raj right now.
He had a couple parties right there on the block.
Yeah.
Well, they have a big party and it's done. One time a year.
Dom
and then you see like last week we were pretty loud in the yard, but
we were.
We was. I mean, you had about 15 people last week, and we weren't allowed. Except when y'all.
No, we were because my sister, when she went around the block with her man, she said that she could hear us from around the block.
Oh, but that was
during the fight.
That was during the fight.
Oh,
and y'all were letting me have it because y'all ain't shit.
Once the fight ended, it was kind of.
Speaking of Mexican, I didn't know Justin Gaethje was Mexican.
Yeah.
Or he's half Mexican.
Yeah. What's the other half?
Hey, I'm till 1 a.m. I had to call the police one night. See, you got to call the police, bro.
Yeah, I've never done that. I'll let them rock.
You got to call them. If not, they're gonna get the team getting that party.
Mm-hmm.
I lived through that shit.
They're probably playing the wrong Spanish music. That's what it is.
Nah, bro, I lived that shit. When
they're playing the reggaeton, that's annoying. But if they're playing la bachata or something,
that's the worst.
That
like, my man, I don't want to hear whining all night, bro. You know what I mean? I lived through that though. When I lived on Bryant Avenue,
yeah.
When the neighborhood started changing, we would have 2 houses. Like one house separated them, and they would have the music blasting, and the one directly behind me would take the speakers out, have that shit blasting for a party of 3 people. I kid you not.
So you
I
guys
had to go around the block one day, like, yo, my man.
You guys' neighborhoods is way better than the neighborhood I'm at.
Well, now it's quiet. Here it's quiet. You know what I mean?
It's always come on, man.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You used to be
Well,
like walking distance from Tropicana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that shit was lit.
Yes.
But I was also in my teens, early 20s, so I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm 42 now. I don't love it anymore.
Yeah. Exactly. Things change, so.
Yeah, you know, you get,
You know,
and now
they don't change here.
you start to realize why your grandfather, your father was grumpy to noise. Like, he's a hater. Now you realize it.
You see what's next to me in the next block,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then Omar lived in the block after that.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. I'll leave it at that. But
Anybody play the Mega?
Nah, man, I gotta get.
I'm in a pool.
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, right? It's 1.25 billion.
Yeah, I need that.
I always get lazy to play those shits, man. Like,
You do.
Yeah,
I'm in a pool. I don't mind splitting. I don't mind splitting with 50 other people. I'm not greedy. Just give me a few million and I'm good. I'm good.
Well, that's a Billy, bro.
Yeah.
That's a Billy. You know what I mean?
Uncle Sam takes half. So you take home what? Like what? 5, maybe 450?
Good money.
That's fine with me.
No, if 450 if it's 450 million. Yeah.
Right.
Shit,
that's money I won't be able to spend in my lifetime.
Give me 5 million and
pass that generational. That's that generational money.
Shit, I just need like a couple million. I'm good.
I'm off to Baltimore with my boys and Renee tomorrow for that 1-day thing.
What's over there?
Oh yeah.
We're going to the Mets Orioles game. It was just to go see the stadium. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It just happened. We were gonna go last week. It was the Yankees, but my boy ended up getting booked. So let's just go see the Mets. But it's more about eating, chilling. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. I just booked for my job. They're doing an outing at Citi Field against the Pirates. It's a day game, Wednesday the 16th. So we got they booked like a whole thing in the back. They call it the K Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's on their dime. So
hey,
nice.
Listen, this trip came out dirt cheap.
I'm wearing a Pirates jersey. I'm not wearing the Mets jersey.
Well, the Mets stink. I mean, the O's are in first place. The Mets stink. I mean, but again, I've never been to Bmore. Only 3-hour drive. Get to eat some shit. I mean, drink, hang out a little bit over there, and then come back the next day. Saturday, Sunday, quick turnaround. Only thing is, I'm gonna have to watch like SummerSlam on my phone, man. In the order, get 7:00 game, so I'm gonna be like this at 8:00.
You got the Peacock app?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you can watch it anytime. You don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, I guess I'll close it out. Jay's not coming back. His computer died. So what we're gonna do is, this got like we're getting a little more exposure every week, whatever. This week was wrestling. We freestyle some other stuff. I think next week we could do something again. I'm trying to do it like every Friday, and then we can have a little in betweeners. Maybe we'll do football. We still could talk fantasy football. This month is big now, right? Because everybody's prepping drafts. Fantasy football is big, so we do that. I have a few guys here on YouTube that talk football too, so we can kind of collab and just talk shit, and it'd be good. We got representatives for a lot of different teams. So obviously, I'm with 2 Raider fans. I'm a Seahawks fan. We did a show Wednesday. There were different people. There's a Washington fan. Would be good. We get Gio with him. He was Dwayne. He was in the chat earlier. So we get Ron to come and talk about his Steelers. But Ron, we got to be careful with Ron. He's a hater. But it's good. We got a little exposure. Not many people were in, but they came in and out. You know what I'm saying? And here goes. Look at your boy. I know this. I don't know what that means, but so we could, maybe next.
Or Hollows. Is it Gale?
Maybe next Friday we'll do football or something, and we'll mix it up with whatever fights is coming on next week. I feel like it's a fight next week. Is Navarrete and this guy next week?
Valdez. That's a good fight.
Is it next week though?
Well, I'll have it. I mean, if you guys can remember, that's the barbecue that my wife's throwing. I can have it playing in the background.
All right, that sounds good.
I'll have the TVs on. You know what I mean, and we can watch it. Whatever.
Yes, though. That's gonna be an entertaining fight. That's gonna be good.
I like Valdez. You know what you get him with Valdez. You know what I mean. Just Shakur made him look bad. Shakur just, he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, Navarrete's good too. He got popped.
Yes. Well, that's a crossroads fight.
That's August 12th.
Yeah, August 12th. I'm gonna tell you something about Valdez. He hasn't looked good though. the last 3 fights,
No.
including Shakur. His last fight, that was a close fight.
Consejo?
No, not Consejo. The last one, he fought somebody. He hurt him in the end, but the guy gave him some problems. He hurt him in like the last round or the second to last round. Then he had fought Shakur, and then he fought the guy from Brazil, Conceição. You know, and I thought he lost that fight too. So he hasn't looked good.
No, he hasn't. That's why I said this is kind of a crossroads fight. So we'll see.
And so, is Catterall fighting next week too against Linares? I thought I saw
that might be next week too, or later on.
It could be.
I think it's later on.
I feel like I just saw that like pop up on my feed somewhere. But yeah, he's fighting. That's a good fight too. But Catterall hasn't fought.
Well, you know, Linares, that chin is suspect.
Yeah. He's old. I mean, it's not gonna. How old is Linares? It's got to be 38 at least.
But Catterall is more of a boxer, like, you know, so he outboxed Taylor, just didn't get the decision. He knocked Taylor down. They robbed him.
Well, yeah.
So some fights. So next Friday, you know, what we're gonna do is today was kind of like a freestyle, but what we should do is Sock was saying we should write down like some of the ideas, and then we group up together and we get it together, like what we're gonna talk about. And then
we'll format it. We just gotta get a format. That's all.
Yeah, and then I'll promote it. You know, I didn't really promote today's, but I'll promote next week because now we know we're gonna kind of like every Friday. That's gonna be our thing. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, we know you're a busy man, Reno. You know, you're always going out on dates and shit.
Whoa.
Fridays are good. Usually, you know.
With your wife.
With your wife. No, yeah. No, Friday's usually the best day because that's usually like family day.
Yeah.
Saturdays are like a flip flop. Sometimes I'm out, sometimes I'm home. But anyway, next couple Saturdays I'll be here. So
okay. Friday, we can even do a Saturday too. And if we're gonna do the if we're gonna watch the fight together, we could do it. You know, we could do
Is Heels back on?
I saw the promo for it, but I don't know when it started. Did it start?
It came back the 28th of July. It's back.
Oh, so the first episode came out. All right.
I haven't watched it yet.
Because I saw the promo for it today, actually, on watching SmackDown. I think they showed it. It was all right. It was nothing, you know. It was different.
It was cool.
Yeah.
CM Punk was good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end it. I'm just gonna do my my intro, and then we out. We'll talk. Stay on, and we'll talk real quick before we close it off. All right.
All right.
So, thanks everybody who came through and show love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out TWT. Thank you, Sock. Thank you, Reno. Thank you, Flex Daddy. And thank you, Ron and Gio, who was in there too. And by the way, look what Gio says to us real quick. All right.
Okay, definitely.
Mama Bicho. So we'll see y'all next week. I did the wrong thing. Good job, Tom. Let's do this one.